Sowing seeds and growing seedlings are often challenging. A lack of space, inability to provide ideal conditions are many problems that we often encounter. We have tried an innovative way of sowing seeds for easier germination and seedling emergence. Sowing seeds in snails like this is a particular economical and efficient way of growing seedlings. This method provides optimal conditions for plant germination, preserving moisture and ensuring the airiness of the soil. The snails that are made of nylon stripes and bubble wrap foil help maintain a stable temperature and humidity, which results in better development of young plants. You can use any materials that you have available. It is important that you don't use cotton because plant roots get stuck in it and it is difficult to separate them then. We used regular bubble wrap foil. It is that protective plastic foil with air cushions that is used for packaging and protecting fragile items. This technique is particularly useful in growing seedlings because it makes it easier to handle plants, reduces the need for plastic containers, and contributes to even root development. Another advantage is that plants can be easily transplanted into individual pots without significant damage to the roots. In the next few minutes, we will explain in detail the preparation of the soil, making the snails, placing them in the germination chamber, and transplanting young plants. We will also list which types of plants can be successfully grown using this method. Stay with us until the end of the video, and if you are new to our channel, check out other tips that we have published so that everyone can complete certain tasks in the garden on time and be successful. We will show you how to protect and feed your plants all in an environmentally friendly way so that the plants are healthy and make us healthy as well. First, we have to prepare the soil. In order for plants to have optimal conditions for growth, the key step is to properly select and prepare the soil. In this case, a mixture of soil, perlite and zeolite are used, which ensure good drainage, moisture retention, and the availability of nutrients to the plant. The main part of the mixture is a quality soil for sowing, which should be light, loose, and rich in organic matter. The best choice is peat-based soil with the addition of humus. The second thing we use is perlite. This volcano origin material improves the air permeability of the soil and prevents soil compaction. Also helps maintain moisture, which ensures uniform seed germination. The third thing we use is zeolite. It is added due to its availability to bind nutrients and improve soil structure. It stabilizes the pH value and reduces stress in young plants. Let's show you now how to prepare this mixture. Mix the soil and perlite in a ratio of 3:1. Add a small amount of zeolite, about 10% of the total mixture. Mix it well and moisten it if necessary so that it is loose but not too wet. It should be able to form a lump in your hand from which water will not leak when pressed. Now let's move on to making the sowing snails. The snails are made using nylon stripes. You can use bags from the soil you bought, or you can use bubble wrap foil. These materials allow for flexibility, moisture preservation, and good root protection. So as we already said, the materials you need to make the snails are nylon stripes or bubble wrap foil, prepared soil mixture, and rubber bands or string for fastening. First, it is necessary to prepare the stripes. Cut the nylon stripes to a width of 10 to 15 centimeters and a length as needed, usually about 50 centimeters. The second step is to place the stripe on the work surface. Third step is to add the soil. A layer of prepared soil is evenly distributed on the stripe, not too thick to allow for smooth rolling. Make it about 1 centimeter thick. Fourth step is rolling the snail. The tape is carefully rolled into a snail shape, taking care to keep the soil in a stable position and not to compact it too much. At the beginning of the tape, you should leave 2 centimeters without soil so you can shape it well. And in the end, you should leave at least 15 centimeters without the soil so you can finish your snail. Fifth step is securing the shape. The rolled snail is secured with a rubber band or string to keep it in shape. The sixth and the most important step is sowing the seeds. The seeds are carefully spread out on the surface of the soil, taking care to keep the correct spacing depending on the type of plant, and another thin layer of soil is added to the seeds. After making, the snails are placed in a styrofoam germination tray which provides a stable temperature and protection from the external influences. If you don't have a germination tray, place it in a warm and bright place, and the best way is on a windowsill. Be sure to arrange the snails vertically so that the seeds are at the top. Lightly mist with water as needed to ensure the necessary humidity for germination. The optimal temperature for germination of most plants is between 18 and 25 degrees Celsius, so adjust the conditions depending on the type of plant. Before sowing, you can put your seeds in a chamomile tea for better germination and protection from disease. You have a detailed video about using chamomile tea on your plants on our channel already. Everything you need to know about natural protection and feeding your plants you can also find in detailed videos on our channel already. And when the plants reach the appropriate size, they need to be transplanted into individual containers so that they have enough space for further development. This is the right procedure for transplanting. Gently unwrap the snail and carefully separate the seedlings with developed roots. Plastic containers with individual holes are filled with quality soil. We have already prepared the mixture so that we can use it for this purpose. And you can, of course, use the individual cups for transplanting your plants. Each plant is placed in its own hole, taking care not to damage the roots. After transplanting, water the plants lightly so that the roots adapt to the new soil. On our channel, you can also find a video about how to prepare natural soil solutions for feeding your plants after transplanting, which is very important. We said that we are going to say which plants are suitable for sowing in snails. This method is suitable for many types of vegetables, flowers, and herbs. Some of the plants that can be grown using this technique include vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, cabbage, cauliflower, lettuce, celery, parsley, spinach, Swiss chard. With herbs, there are basil, oregano, thyme, and rosemary, and of flowers, petunias, begonias, lobelia, marigold, and zinnias. These plants have relatively small seeds and require specific germination conditions, which makes them ideal for this sowing method. Some of the plants don't even need to be dug up, but can be planted directly in the garden. These are plants such as lettuce, Swiss chard, spinach, celery, and some alike. Sowing in snails is an innovative and practical way of growing seedlings, especially when it is necessary to save space and ensure optimal conditions for germination. The use of nylon straps and bubble wrap foil allows for good moisture regulation, while the soil enriched with perlite and zeolite ensure healthy plant growth. This technique is simple, environmentally friendly, and allows for easier transplanting, which is key to a good start to plant growth. If you are looking for an effective way to grow healthy seedlings, the snail method is definitely worth trying. We always bring you useful tips for growing plants, so we hope this will be one of them. Try it out and let us know your impressions. Write to us in the comments your experiences with growing and any questions you may have. Leave a like of support and share the video with your friends. Check out the other tips we offer and don't miss a single important step in growing plants. In organic plant growing, prevention is the most important, so we must react in time. Good luck!